And you guys are on.
Happy Monday. It's Monday. It's not even Tuesday. Oh, now my whole week's going to be thrown off because I feel like it's Tuesday and it's Monday.
So we started having managers meetings on Tuesdays, and they run notoriously an hour or two long.
And then we're rushed to do the Tuesday show.
And so we
Feeling
are attempting. We're trying out. We're giving a little test drive of a Monday show. So Christy was just telling me about what's going on in this picture here.
Yeah, it looks like a side rainbow, and this picture was taken in Laughlin, and it was pretty. I know exactly when this was because we were coming up Corwin into Arroyo Vista, and it almost looked like this rainbow was. You know how, see how it's, what is it called, like the rays? So it almost looked like the rainbow was raising through all the clouds.
Did you believe there was gold at the end of the rainbow when you were little?
Yeah, yes, of course. I still believe.
You
this
mean
is
there
making
isn't?
me believe.
What kind of BS were they telling people? Like, why would you tell me that?
You'd be out there digging for gold.
They made the
As a
kids
child,
stay
I
in
could
the
have been
backyard
running.
longer.
I could have been running and running and running after this rainbow that's in the sky, looking for gold.
We did it. You know we did it. Back then, all you did was play
Stupid
outside.
leprechauns.
Yeah.
Speaking of stupid leprechauns, you have a interesting Saint Patrick's Day.
I did. So as I told you that I didn't have any plans because my Saint Patrick's Day family, the Divines, hadn't told me what we were doing because they always do. They're like the Patty family, you know.
The Patty family?
Yeah, like they're all shenanigans, always green. They're the Divines. They're very Irish. Yes. And then they ended up calling to see if we wanted to go on a ride with them.
Doesn't sound very Irish.
Look at us,
Look
all
at them.
greened up,
All
ready
green.
to go.
I feel like you should have been eating terrible food and drinking beer or something.
Well, Jared did say a few people called, were like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Going on a ride, not doing a party this week." Like nobody knew what to do without them.
What's this, Christy?
Oh, so this is out behind Christmas Tree Pass. This little area, it's pretty cool. There's two little houses. There's this one, and there's the next picture, which is this rock house. And wild. It's pretty wild.
And then
to think
this
that
one?
people lived. So, and then this is mines. Like, it's pretty impressive how they have them blocked off
What would you do if you dropped your phone down there?
Honestly,
You'd be mad.
It looks like any horror movie that you could come across.
Something just comes right out of there.
Yeah. And you
How many
dropped
times did somebody
rocks
try
and
to scare
couldn't
you?
even hear it.
They just
Not
grab
me.
you and you're like, don't fall.
No, because I was stayed very close in my own space. You know, I don't like shenanigans like that. No.
We got a lot of people watching, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
What's going on?
Welcome
Listen,
to
we're
the
Is it a
in the
real
middle of
phone
the
call?
show.
Should we take a
Take
live
it live,
phone
yeah.
call?
Take it live.
No way, Jose.
Christy, you missed your credit card payment.
You better pay your shenanigans.
Son of a.
Boy.
Dang, you know that stuff happens. when you
Good
think
morning,
you paid
Michael.
something you
Michael in
didn't
the
pay.
chat says good morning, guys.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Maybe Mondays will be a little quieter for us, you think?
Do you know what line that you have a case of the Mondays is from?
No.
If you don't know,
Do you guys know?
I want someone to tell
Someone
me.
in the chat probably knows.
If somebody knows
Type
what
it in the chat.
movie that is, Case of the Mondays, it's an all-timer classic.
Old movie then, I
gosh.
suppose?
Well, it's older than we care to admit.
Okay.
Great movie.
Because that would mean we're
Case of the
older.
Mondays. I want to know if anybody knows. So,
Someone in the chat probably knows. They
Somebody's
just haven't
gonna know.
typed it yet.
yeah, so
I did think this morning, ooh, you better get up. You better be on your game. Because normally Monday, I'm like, okay, I don't really have to do my hair.
Get to relax a
you
little
know,
more.
Yeah.
Not this Monday.
Not this Monday. Like,
Yeah.
game on, Christy.
game on.
Office Space.
Yes.
I told you someone knew
That movie is full of quotes.
One-liners
Like,
all over the place.
in fact, Shenanigans is
it. Out of that movie, too?
is out of that movie. That's the one talk about Flair. You ever see that movie? Jennifer Aniston plays a server at like a Chili's type
yeah.
place,
Yeah.
and the guy's always like, "You don't have enough flair." She's like, "I have the required 10 pieces of flair." He's like, "Well, we really encourage you to have more." She's like, "Then why don't you make the minimum more?" It's like a great. It's a
I gotta
great
rewatch
movie.
it.
Oh, it's great, especially like the more you're in the business world and you're like, got to get those
That's
TPS
funny.
reports done. Like, oh, okay, well, what do they do? No one knows. You just have to do them. Like,
Just these things that you have to do.
it's a great movie. And
all
then
of it.
they smash the fax machine. It's the greatest thing ever. So, awesome movie.
I'm going to have to rewatch it.
Not
It's
the
been a
trying to
long time.
defraud your company
And I
and
love
steal
Jen.
money, but yeah,
Jen's my hall pass.
she's managed to stay hot for 30 years or something.
I know.
I couldn't even pull it off for like 2. I had a window like 2 years. I was like, that's my
How
prime.
did you go through like hormones and still
funny.
look great?
It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Some people have it.
Some people have it.
Yeah.
Dang it. I want that.
We want it.
Absolutely.
I'm failing lately.
So,
I enjoy food and I don't like walking. I don't
listen,
know.
I don't mind walking, and I enjoy activity, but I love food way more than I do any of that other
I
stuff.
work
So,
out and I eat a lot of food.
ironically, we went to Chili's for our St. Patrick's Day celebration.
You did? Aw.
Which we weren't really. I don't celebrate things, but
No.
we
But
all
who
got
doesn't love Chili's?
cookie skillet things.
Oh,
my
with the
God,
ice
it was so good.
cream.
So
Nice
good.
and warm.
Yep. The boys weren't going to share. We took Big Paul, and
Everybody had to get their
so
own
me and
then.
Abs were going to share, and I was like, "The hell with that! Like, why am I sharing and you guys aren't sharing?"
Round of cookies.
I want my own.
So we got 4 for a table of 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you can't even take it home because at that point now you have a soggy cookie. 'cause
Right,
It's
yeah.
got ice cream.
No,
on
it's
it.
everywhere.
Not an issue.
It was.
It was gone.
The only one who didn't eat the whole thing was my daughter, and I ate the rest of hers.
Oh,
Leftovers.
God.
Yeah, literally, it was like a 5,000 calories sitting. Like,
Oh, boy.
God Almighty, so bad. So, on Friday, we had an all-store meeting. It was kind of cool.
We did.
We went over to our new building, which should be open soon.
It's really beautiful.
It's beautiful for now.
Yeah. I was thinking, oh my God, it's all white. They're going to be touching the walls. Was my immediate panic, but
Yeah, that's
I
kind
would've
of
did great or
that's,
something.
that's
I
kind of
don't
what
know.
I thought too. Is like, well, we're gonna like treat this. We're gonna be so upset when people use it. It's like when you buy a new car and you're like, I don't want to take it in the dirt. You're
Well,
like,
you see the pretty shiny floor and you're like, oh, grease. I'm picturing grease.
yeah. And then like
guess
before you
that
know
has
it,
to
we're just
happen.
gonna be like, it's just a
Coolness.
shop.
We have a reel of that. Would you like to see that?
Yeah, we could check it out.
All right, check it out. Let's do it. It
Let's
might be loud.
Do we need to brace our ears? Super loud. That's all right, Jeff. It is
I
what
got
it
it.
is.
I got it.
Good music. Look at that.
Man, we have-
Packing it in.
A new building. State of the art. Brand new.
I love them.
Yeah, they do. So that's a new shop.
How long does Alex spend every month
Well, Jansen beat him a couple months ago, so. So in theory, it should encourage other people to try it.
Our fearless leader.
You see all those likes popping up, guys? Those are all likes popping up. Yeah,
Let's go.
they're
So-
liking it.
And we'll keep talking. If you can go to that post where we actually do recognize, man, we had, you mentioned Alex winning every week, but we had a lot of other new faces win this week, or excuse me, this month.
I was cooking, so I didn't get to even intend to see.
Wow, you poor thing, you had to be around the food. Inside.
It was inside.
Yeah.
Monty, we're all over.
So
oh,
there's
yeah, look at
there's
them
last
all.
month's winners.
Yeah, a lot of new faces.
Oh, I
and
love
if,
when our techs win. That's cool.
yeah, we have awards for a lot of things, but usually it's some different faces in there. And so it's good to have some new ones, including the gentleman in the middle who just got, I believe they said, his Master Technician certificate.
Nice.
Which is not a Finley Award. That's a GM thing. That's a General Motors thing. That's a huge accomplishment in the tech world. So
I'm glad you brought that up because that may be something that the community doesn't know, that these techs, we don't just encourage them to get certified in our stuff, but really,
yeah, if you can click through those,
Yeah,
Jeff.
we'll go through them.
Yep.
really support them
Congratulations,
and,
Robert.
I believe that's Tech of the Month, Salesman of the Month for the new car store.
Good old Alex.
I believe
Love
that's
you,
Service
Chris.
Advisor of the Month.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Did we disqualify Kelly or did he beat her?
I don't know. This is
I'm gonna say
technician
Kelly can only win so much as well.
tech of the month.
And he, I believe, is getting a promotion.
You think his beard
Manny
ever
is
gets
the
stuck in anything?
salesman of the month.
So happy, gonna be having a baby.
Yeah, no,
here.
Manny's recently been promoted to a like a managerial supervisor role. So and then
And
Dustin
then-
back in BDC doing a great job.
What did he
so
get? Let's see.
should be I thought BDC agent.
BDC.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's kind of unique because we have so many departments, and that certified master is that what it says? Certified master tech, Jeff.
Yep, Jeremy.
Can you zoom in on that?
I can.
It is
Definitely love. We
super
support
cool.
Them, educating
See a
themselves.
master technician certificate.
You know, Jeff, also remind me, or if you could today, let's take another picture of him back in the shop.
Okay.
And just give him a shout out for that accomplishment. It's really
Okay.
cool.
Oh, I love
You got it.
him. He's so nice. Always so smiley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brett.
Parts.
You know what's
department.
funny is I think I walked by him in the same spot in the parking lot like 10 times before I saw him anywhere else. And so it started being a joke. We would just be walking
Hey,
past in the parking lot. We would just stop and look at each other and just shake our heads.
we're still here.
Funny.
Like it was right at the same spot. So I don't know how. If it's like I'm going to
Different
lunch
times of
every
day,
day. I don't know
every
what
day.
it is, but something on our schedules. We're crossing paths every
That's
time.
funny.
But we had a great month in February. Surprisingly good. February is not always a great month. It's usually short. We did pick up a leap year day, right?
We did. It's throwing our holidays all off.
Yeah, but we had a good February, and those guys made it happen, every one of them. So much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. I don't pick any of them. I think they're all really statistic-based. So
Yeah.
I know that sound.
We have athlete of the week if you guys want to see
No.
that. No.
No.
Okay.
Slow down,
Slow
Argonda.
your roll. It's Monday.
All right.
Yep. But a lot of those things are, based on results, produced results. So those guys really earn those awards. And occasionally, some of the things we have, like Employee of the Month, is kind of discussed and voted
got
on
that
and
this year?
whatnot. But who was Employee of the Month? I forget.
Or this month.
It was Brett, I thought.
Aw.
If it was Brett, we're sorry we missed that you were Employee of the Month, sir. Much appreciated. Quit walking by me in the parking lot, the same place.
Are you following me?
No, it's the funniest thing. It's right when you come up to the lot from the parking lot, right at that spot. We'll just be walking, and I'll just look and be like,
Hey.
"You're here again, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell's happening right now?" So
he's employee of the month.
yeah, man, congratulations. We appreciate you so much. So
That's a big one.
yeah, for Employee of the Month, we can go to Athlete of the Week there. This was a fun one. Familiar face. We can check this out. Mikey Gonzalez here.
Such a consistent hitter. He pitches, plays first base. I mean, he is very active.
What's
on
up,
the
guys?
field.
Shane with Finley here. We're out at River Valley High School getting ready for a game, but we're talking about last week with our Athlete of the Week, Mikey Gonzalez. Normally I forget names, but I'm not going to forget this one. I know this guy.
I'm going to meet somebody.
Mikey,
Like, what's your name?
congratulations. You're Athlete of the Week. You had a
Shoot, I
big
forgot
week
your
last
name.
week. You were just rounding off all the teams they played, tournaments, spring break.
So
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
I
games in,
yap
but you
forever
pitched
on
When
this.
he
6 big
comes out
innings,
to bat,
8
they always say,
strikeouts,
"Go
batted
get
almost
him,
600.
Gonzo the Great."
Pretty good. Those are video game
Every
numbers, right? Tell me a little
I'm
bit
sure
about
he
it.
loves it too.
So I pitched against.
But if you don't know, this is
Lowry. We played them on
Argonzo's son.
Saturday.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is
Started
also
it,
my team
pitched
that
6
my boys
innings,
play
had,
on,
I
and
think,
been
8
part of this
Ks.
team
Yeah.
for
And then we had
years.
Cam come and shut it down. We won that game.
I think it's really cool when the
6-4.
kids are
Coach, it's pretty nice.
like
you
well
get 6
thought
innings
out.
out
Very
of
well
your starter,
spoken,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
We're good,
One
Argonda.
thing
You can
Okay,
move on
you got
there.
it.
No, I think it's great when they're, to each their own, right? Like some kids just play to play, whatever. But I always admire the kids that are very conscious of their team,
Yeah.
what happened, how they got there, what their role was in it. Sometimes you're like, me hit ball.
Yeah. Can I have anything else?
Yeah. All right. I like to hit ball. You're like, all right.
Great.
Good job. So, but I'll tell you, this spring sports season's been a lot of fun for Athlete of the Week because, man, you got, nominations coming out of Needles every week. Mount Girls Softball is just killing it. River Valley, obviously, very talented, softball and baseball. I don't know, but I know Mojave's doing track also. Beach volleyball, they've had some nominations. So,
Hard to choose.
oh, it's so hard to
Just a
choose.
reminder, Shane does not choose that. Even though everyone thinks he does.
Listen.
He just performs the athlete of the week.
Well, actually, had
They'll be
somebody
like,
asked.
why does Shane always pick this person? I'm like, Shane does not pick them.
Who?
The newspaper does.
Yeah. So the nominations come in from Matthew, the sports writer, Matthew, myself, and Nancy. Usually discuss what's going to happen there, and then we go do an athlete of the week. So
And just so you know, your coaches are the ones who nominate the players.
should, yeah, much appreciate if you do, and we certainly welcome nominations. But unfortunately, we don't always get a lot of nominations.
So if you have a problem, you should talk to your coach.
Yeah, but Matthew ends up, he does a great job being aware of who everybody is and whatnot, and, kind of vetting them a little bit before they get there. But it's,
Yeah.
it's one man, so if there's somebody you think should be nominated, please send them in. We appreciate it. So
Encourage your coaches to do that if you're not seeing your kids out there or your names.
absolutely. It's one of our favorite things we do. in the community is our Athlete of the Week, and that feeds into our Aces and Traces, which is coming up sooner
It
than
is.
later.
I feel like we're gonna blink and we're gonna be in the middle of everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. May 22nd, Aces Awards, Traces Golf Tournament. Before that, that's right around the corner.
That's right around the corner.
6th.
Yes, the first weekend in April.
We all know that because there's 900 things happening on the 6th. So,
yes, sir. That, the air show. There's still time to get tea sponsorships in. There's still time to get players in. So, don't not be there.
Yeah.
If you're not there, you should be at the air show.
That's right. I think I just disconnected my headphones.
Hello?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we
I
do.
can't hear me anymore, but as long as you guys can hear me.
we can hear you.
Yeah, all right, cool. Yep, absolutely. So check that out. I know Arganda had a couple deals of the week.
Yes, we do.
Let's see them.
Let's get over to these deals.
We did
of the
new
week.
cars last week, I think, or at least
One.
Yeah,
the
we
Corvette.
did one. Yeah.
But we got
The
used
Corvette's
cars are.
got a special going on,
Yeah,
huh?
maybe we'll jump on a Facebook page, check that out too. But
Just to see.
man, used cars are flying out of here. It's crazy. Like I walked out, it's like a
Listen.
whole different inventory because we had basically
You say
turned it
used
over.
cars, but most of these cars coming in are very low miles, well kept. They're moving so fast.
All right, here it is. This is a 2019 Ford F350.
350.
The
Ooh.
Lariat,
that.
fully loaded. This thing is a big one. It's a big truck. It's
Yeehaw.
clean. Yeah. And it's,
Now listen, can we
Okay,
debate this color?
that's what I was just going
I
to
knew
say.
you were going to talk
Listen,
about the lipstick
somebody
red.
tell me.
Is it red? Is it maroon? Is it?
Listen,
Lipstick red.
I hope Tony's not watching.
He does watch.
I hope Tony's not watching, but
I'm always
that
like,
is the color of your wife's nail polish. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's got 44,000 miles on it, so
We
low
got
mileage.
a few of them that like the red.
A lot, yeah. Eric's got one of the badass trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice truck. So come on down and see it. It's at Findlay Used Car Center in Fort Mojave. It's available right now. And then the
Let's go.
second one we have, a little bit cheaper than
So
that
we kind
one.
of thought, like, man, that's
Ooh, the Chrysler.
yeah.
Those are, oh, look at the rims too. Cute.
So this is a 2022 Chrysler 300S, and it's very clean. This one is the cleanest one I've seen.
When it's super low miles, we went out and asked Batty what he thought was a good deal on the lot, and he thought that was not necessarily even because of price, but because it was such a nice car and the miles were so low. What did he say? It was like 5,000 mile car. or something?
3,900.
yeah, see
Yeah.
these used cars are like brand new cars.
Yep.
Brand
really.
new.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So you can always kind of tell like what we purchased versus what was trade-in. I'm guessing that was a purchase because a lot of times trade-ins, people trade them in a little higher miles, but they're usually a little better kept,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we buy those like new. We usually buy them at auctions, things like that.
Well, and now
So-
you could check the Carfax. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can learn a lot about your vehicle that you're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Carfax, and we actually do provide service records too. If people ask for it, so helps you kind of get an idea. Like, and listen, we'll show you. We always kind of want you to make your decision, right? But we'll show you what all we did in the shop, and it's kind of funny. Some people are always like, "Oh, you didn't do anything to that car. It's probably due for something."
You're like,
And you're like,
What's this
okay. And then
list?
you're like, we fixed a bunch of stuff. They're like, yeah.
oh, okay.
We don't want that one. It was too much stuff. And you're like, okay, whatever.
Can't win.
But anyway, that's why we provide you that information. You make the decision that works best for you,
Yep.
and kind of go from there. So
Well, and there's a lot of inventory out there. So listen, if you're
Listen.
looking, we've got something.
there's a lot of inventory, and I think we are literally back to like hustling to get the cars from the lot
Down.
back down because they've been super busy. They had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Busy Friday. I think they were at 9 cars when I left on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're
So
killing it.
Good one.
yeah, super busy.
We appreciate you, community, for showing up.
Absolutely.
Keep the money local.
Yep.
Again, you never when you were.
Hey, you know what we
wanting
should do
money
for
your-
sponsorships next
I
time?
was just gonna say when you're wanting money for your sponsorships,
We should go to their
these are the
parking
places
lot.
you're gonna
Like they
go.
send in a request, we go to the parking lot and walk through and be like, Finley plate. Finley plate. Oh, Anderson plate -1. We
That's
don't do
pretty
that,
funny.
but we should.
We could. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
We like the Anderson crew. We just like
We
to
do like
sell
the
you
Anderson crew.
cars.
They are actually a great partner in the community, and even Swanee's doing a better job, like getting involved and doing more than just animal stuff. So it's pretty cool. You know, that's their
Listen,
passion, and
we
you
like
know,
kids. They like animals. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Listen, yeah, absolutely. But there's need everywhere, so there's
Yeah.
something for everyone, and like I think every one of them will vouch for. There's no shortage of people asking, and so
No.
We
They're
can't do it
so
all.
strange.
They can't do it all. It's great when we come together and support the community collectively. So
Well, the truth about it is this community is growing. Even kind of going into our Gleasons and Sons and opening this new business, you kind of fear like, is there enough out there? And there is. There is
It's
so many
crazy
people in
busy.
this community.
yeah, it's crazy busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. So what else we got going on?
We got our company picnic on Sunday. It's a lot of work for me. This guy, why is he breathing? He's just going to barely show up.
I have to
You
show
go.
up?
That's why. He's like, because I don't want to go.
Yeah, I'm not a. I'm
Happy
not
Sunday.
I told somebody. In fact, I think I saw Jansen's brother, and I was like, I get all my socialing out during the week, and then I like to just be
Not
left alone.
social on the weekends.
Yeah, I am getting old or whatever it is, but I'm so content to just hang out with my kids.
Well,
That's it.
it's the truth of the matter is when you're in the community like we are, you're literally on all the time.
Yeah.
You're happy faced. You're meeting and greeting. You're
supposed to be happy?
It's like this. Yeah.
Why didn't somebody tell me that years ago?
Maybe
What
yours
the
is
heck?
a little less grumpy face.
Oh
possibly.
man, you asked too much. You asked too much. Hey,
But
do you have that picture I sent you, Arganda? My daughter.
See if I got that one.
I
up.
sent it to your phone. I didn't send it to your.
Oh, I don't think I did. No, hold on. I can get it up though.
Yeah, it's all good, man. But like my daughter went with her mom on Saturday, and so I didn't see her like I normally see her. But we hung out basically all day Sunday, and she was probably not pumped on what we did. But
Did you go to the gym
we went to the gym.
and then dinner with all the boys?
Yeah. So okay. So hold on.
Now we understand.
Which she loves that all.
Yeah, she
Or
loves
if
it.
she did not, she would not go to the gym with you.
Yeah.
That's a girl.
That's true.
Either she's
She,
gonna go because she wants to, or she'd be like,
She went to
no.
the gym with me, and she did a great job. This is probably like the 4th or 5th time she's coming. Really, like she used to come and just kind of hang out and read a book or whatever. And I'd be like, "You good?" She's like, "Why are you interrupting my book?"
Don't bother
So,
me. I'll tell you when I'm not.
Yeah. But we went to the gym. She actually worked out. Like she did a really good
Aw,
job.
Like
and
she's enjoying that. now.
yeah, it was really
That's
fun.
cool.
And I remember taking Benjamin when he was little. So. But anyway, so then what do you think we did after that?
Pizza. Oh, look at her.
Yeah, there's my
Aw,
baby.
She's so cute.
She thinks I'm ridiculous. She's like,
She's like, really, Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll flex.
she's
for
like,
you."
Dad.
You're
what
like, hit it hard.
Yeah, she's like, what are we doing? I even made this real because I always joke with her. Like, I literally do this when we get in the car, and I'm like, you ready to do this? Like, we're going to the gym. You ready to do it? I'm like, let's do this,
Yeah, I get her fired up.
And, like, she literally has the same face every time, like,
Here we go again.
Yes,
I guess,
Dad,
like,
I'm
whatever,
in.
And so I made a little reel about it. I thought it was funny. I don't know if it's funny or not.
That
but
is funny.
You'll have to watch it and tell me if it's funny.
Okay, I will.
But so we went from there, to Circle K, which is not a good place to ever go, ever.
In Bullhead?
Oh, my God. It was so bad.
It's bad.
So bad.
Neither one of them is safe to
It's like-
drive.
Oh,
Like
my
gas.
gosh. I sat there with my daughter, and I gave her the look.
We're like, lock the doors.
We're standing in line, and these very colorful folks,
Colorful.
pajama pants, Crocs,
Were they green? Were they at
no
least wearing
bras. Like
green?
it was bad.
It was all
So
it's
bad.
The whole situation.
And I guess they have like a rewards program at Circle
yeah, now you have to
K.
check yourself out. Like, this is bizarre.
So like they're arguing the rewards that they think they should be getting, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. And there's two
Really,
people.
just let us out of here.
How many fountain drinks do you think two people are buying?
Oh, like probably 4 or 5.
5. What are you buying? 5 fountain drinks? Like.
What's going on? here?
Anyway, so sat there. It took like 10 minutes to pay, and I'm just sitting there,
We're like,
and
we
I'm just
cannot
looking
get
at my
out of here
daughter.
fast enough.
I kept thinking, like, I think they actually went back and got another one to like get more rewards
Get the
or something.
bonus or something.
And I just sat there, looked at my daughter like this. I was like,
don't ever be these people.
no. I was like, oh my God, I'm trying so hard not to say something.
She equally was probably like,
Wanting to say the
no,
same
she
thing.
looked at me like, Dad, just relax, just relax.
bring it down.
Breathe,
Bring it
Dad.
down a notch, and But anyway, so then we went from there to a football camp for 2 hours.
Oh, God.
So I'm sure she was pumped.
She was like, I'm just a girl in a boy's world right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. But I will say, Ben, Cyrus, Joe, Big Paul.
Oh, I saw.
They all
They're
went out
helping
and
that
helped.
camp.
They helped for 2 hours and volunteered. They're teenagers on a Sunday afternoon. Like I'm sure.
They have much better
A
things
lot
to
of
do.
well, I don't know.
But they're
That's-
giving
I
back.
don't know that what they have anything better to do, but it's a unique way to choose to spend your time, and I
Yeah.
think it's really cool that they did that. So
That is cool.
Way cool.
yeah, they went out and did that, and
Nah,
then we went to Chili's with the boys and ate.
delicious food.
Oh,
Love
my God.
Chili's.
How much was the bill?
Bro, I can't believe you asked that.
With all the kids.
Well,
Hey,
we know
hold
the
on.
chocolate cookie and ice cream.
I can't
is
believe you
probably
asked that.
Yeah,
$5 to
because, I
$7
mean-
Because
itself.
I literally got the bill, and of course, some young girls, our server, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I said, I can't believe I just spent $150 at Chili's. Like, how do you spend $150 at
I eat
Chili's?
here weekly for $10.
And, like, I don't drink. The boys
Yeah, it's
obviously.
not like there's
it's not like there's
drinks,
alcohol.
cocktails.
It's just food.
Food and dessert.
$150 in food.
Well, three
Ah,
grown
dang.
men,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ben and Paul, they got to be a biscuit away from 300 pounds.
they could probably eat 2 of those like $10 specials.
Yeah, they probably could.
And dessert.
Yeah, they probably could.
They're like, bring us another round.
Yeah. And I laughed. One of the jokes I was making in the car business about fajitas. You ever heard us talk about fajitas?
No.
So, like, none of us like fajitas. But every time the fajitas come out, everybody does what?
It smells
They're
good.
like, oh, what's that? And they look and they ooh and ah. And so, we kind of joke about how, like, they really sell fajitas. It's a
Yeah.
special. They bring it out and they walk it around by
Sizzling.
everybody,
It smells so good.
Yeah, and
It's
so
true.
they kept doing that, and I just kept laughing. They're like, "What are you laughing?" I said, "Nobody likes fajitas. They just want the event.
They just want the whole
They
production.
they want the show. No one
That's
actually
true.
likes fajitas."
I love fajitas.
I knew
They're
it.
easy to share, too. It's usually big enough to share.
Who shares food? Share.
Yes.
My son tells me, "I like going to Chili's with Mom. She gets a few things and doesn't eat all of it."
He's like, I get almost a double meal.
And I laugh. I say, "I know, son. I did the same thing for years."
You're like, I banked on that.
Yeah, look, I lived off of that for sure for a long time. So
That's a mom's problem, too, because you don't really eat all your stuff, but then you end up eating what your kids don't eat when they're little, so then it becomes like an issue.
Yeah.
You know what else
A
we have
bad
going
habit.
on this week? Winter Expo.
what are we winter
yeah.
expoing? It doesn't feel very
Thursday.
wintry. Is this the spring expo?
No, it's Winter Expo.
Is it still winter?
It's cold outside.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
We will be out here. It's a free event. Come and see us. It's really full of all kinds of different people. If you are a business owner and want to at least just come and network, see what's out there, here's
Come
your
on
time.
out.
Is anybody going to the winter expo?
Everybody goes.
Is
to the
anyone
Winter
attending as a
Expo.
vendor, or are you coming to check it out? I'd like to know. If I go down there
I'll let you know if they.
And nobody shows
and nobody's there but us.
up. No, it's a packed house
No,
every
it was
time.
it was crazy.
Living Waters puts it on with the chamber.
It was
It's
crazy
always a
last
great
time.
event.
Was that the place where we ended up holding a snake?
Yes. I did not. I was
I have
like,
a video
what
of
is
that.
wrong
We,
with
somewhere.
we
you?
hung out with the snake last time. It was a good time.
Yeah,
I don't
the
mind
show-
snakes. I don't do spiders.
Our
You bring that
Thursday
spider out,
show
I'll
will
throw it
be
against
there.
the wall. The hell
Let's
with
do the
that.
show there.
Don't you bring that pet
It
spider
won't be
out.
one interview. It'll be all kinds of interviews.
Yeah.
And a snake.
That Christy's going to do.
No, you're doing it.
Oh,
Christy's going to do.
I'm just following them around. I don't know.
Jeff does a great job following us around. Whatever we decide to do, he's always like, "You guys need more microphones. Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?"
Just
but
make sure
somehow
you
he
got the
pulls
mic on
it off.
them. That's all.
Yeah, it's a good event. And I don't know if any vendors are still planning on going or if there's room or whatever, but it's a great place to get in front of a couple hundred people. It's a real rare opportunity to get out and actually have FaceTime with people, shake hands, say hi, do all
Yeah.
that other stuff. So
And people are always happy to be there, which is nice. Sometimes you go places and that's not the case, but in this event, people are always nice and friendly and hanging out and enjoying the day.
until we try to interview them, then they're like, "Oh no,
They
a
run.
camera!
They run.
I don't want to see a camera at a marketing event. I don't want to be on.
It's true.
I don't want to interact with people.
Hello.
Oh no!"
It's good. It's very good.
All right, then you got this one.
Rivers Cruisers, their event is coming up in April. They do it at the Avi. Super exciting. We're going to have them on the show.
Yeehaw.
Yes, they're great supporters of us, and we're
18th through
great supporters of
21st?
them. Yeah,
Yep.
it's a whole weekend.
That's a lot of hot rod and
You know when they
Harley.
do all the car shows out there? They used to do them on the grass.
They don't do them on
That's
the
nice.
grass anymore.
No, yeah, they do.
Oh, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we got this.
If it's during a Friday,
Oh.
we should go check it out.
We should.
And we should check it out either way.
Our
but
Serenity, that they're
I
celebrating
can't
their
make
year.
Jeff go if it's not during the work week.
I know.
It's not on the, if it's not on the clock.
So we got to take them on Friday. Kidnap them on Friday. They're doing their chamber mixer, so that will be fun. If you're
That will
What
be
does
cool.
that say?
Isn't it's cute? It's a cute one.
Bibitas? I don't know.
I don't speak Spanish.
Oh,
so-
Spanish.
All I know is show up on the 18th at 5:30. They always put on a good time. This is what I know.
All right.
Yep. Oh, and the Chef's Food Fest.
Let's
is the
go.
big
Now this is
one.
Finally, a
Shane's
theme I can get
alley.
behind.
I might be able to show up for this
Yeah.
one.
Hell yeah.
This
I
is
will
actually
say,
a big
though,
event.
Texas is such a big state that you talk about, like, flavors of Texas.
Could be anything.
It could be, like, terrible Tex-Mex, which is, like, throwaway food. Or it could be, like, smoked brisket, which is
Delicious.
glorious. Yes. So
Some
if I go
brisket
there and
dip,
everybody
they-
goes Tex-Mex, I'm going to be pissed.
Very angry.
Very angry. We get there, a lot of smoked barbecue, some brisket.
I think that's what you're going to find.
I hope so. Somebody
gonna
at least
say.
let me know so I can. Is this a vote thing? Do we vote? I'm putting all my votes in whoever has
Yeah,
the best
I'm
smoked
sure.
smoked brisket.
Sure it is. That everyone will know who you're voting for sure, without a doubt.
I'm just gonna stand by the other
And the
booth and
margarita
just be
one,
like,
I'm really great at, and you wouldn't be so great at that one.
No.
So these are we got to pick and choose
Yeah.
where we're.
you gotta
where our
know.
successes
You gotta know
are.
where you fit in. You know.
Yes.
Yep. When I go visit my brother in Texas, it's like, what barbecue place we going to? You know.
I can only imagine. That's
And the
probably
crazy
really
part
exciting.
is, like, the place that they is like their McDonald's, not literally, but like it's right by their, like, the way they go home, and it's like every day for them. Like, they're indifferent if they go. I'm like, this is amazing.
They're like, we're going. Is like the McDonald's theirs? Do they same food, or is it something special for like Texas?
No, it's McDonald's is just McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Lime.
All right. And then we got this one.
Oh, the duck pluck. That's coming up. When
The
is that?
duck pluck.
Yeah, so you basically buy your ducks, and then they pull them, and you get great gifts, prizes. Goes to the River Fund. You know, the River Fund does a lot of good things here in town.
Boy, that's a flyer and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Look at that. It does make you want to buy a duck, right?
Well,
Yes.
not for $60.
Take it back, Jeffy.
For
It's a
$60, it's
good
really worth it.
cause.
Wait,
I mean,
what does
he
it
just
say?
spent $150 at
Doesn't it
Chili's.
say single quacker $10? Is that what that
Yes.
says?
Single
yeah,
cracker.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I cannot even see.
So what's the $60 one?
You get more ducks for your buck.
How many ducks?
Can you see it, Jeff?
5-pack? Let me see. I'm going to blow it up so
Our
I can read
screen's
that.
15 feet away, and Jeff doesn't see that well.
I know.
No, I see fine.
What does it say, Jeffy?
I'm looking.
Why are you zooming so much if you can
Carolyn.
see, huh? Huh?
Well, it's hard to see. That's why.
It's gonna see if I could find it. Anyways,
Okay.
you know,
6.
Yeah.
yeah,
6-pick.
What?
That's a whole thing. Oh, you don't really get a deal, I guess.
What is that? There's other stuff there. What else does it say?
2,000 gram prize.
Let's go.
I got to read that 61 because that clearly says a bunch of things.
It says
Christy, go check that out. What's that say?
It says 5 quacks for $60.
Or
Or is it 6? It's really hard to see. It's blurry.
All right. Listen, Duck Pluck, we apologize. We're absolutely
5 quacks for $60. We'll go with it.
it says yes.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it says
a single's 10.
6 quacks for $60. 15 quacks are for $120.
So 7, right? 7, 6 quack,
Yeah.
$60.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
15 quackers dozen, 120. 25 quack
Quacker
and flock.
flock.
I'm amazed that didn't come out with a bad word in it. $200. So that makes way more
yeah,
sense.
so
There
you
we
can
go.
get 7
Yeah,
for
okay.
$60.
It is a
This is-
bargain.
yes.
Come on, man.
Well,
They know what
it's-
they're
it's
doing.
Cash money. Grand prize $2,000.
That's big
Second
money.
prize $1,000. Third prize $500. Let's go.
Yeah.
How do you cheat this? Let's find out.
Put an engine
We
in
need
your
to
duck.
win.
Who's going to be the swimmers? That's how we cheated.
That's right.
Just kidding. We would not. Come on.
No, we don't do that.
Anyways, goes for the River
Fine.
Fund. Great time. Great
Yep.
support. We love them.
And then the last thing we have to show off here.
Let's go.
Everyone
Finley,
better go to
proudly
this.
sponsor of the air show.
That's last year's flyer.
It is last year's flyer.
I was
How did-
wondering, Jeff, because I didn't see that one anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, the date is not April 1st.
Not April 1st. We're not Finley Buick. Kindly disregard that entire thing.
Yeah. It is April 6th.
April 6th.
We'll get a better flyer next week.
We promise.
In fact, what we'll probably do is we'll go right to the page and scroll through. They've got some great media out.
Yeah,
the
Jeff,
guys,
did you pull it up?
Guys over at the
again.
Bee.
Okay, let's see.
Pause.
I know. You guys can keep talking.
Well, anyways, I was telling Jeff earlier that we should pull up the page because they actually have some cool reels out there.
Yeah.
And this week they're doing, I don't know if you guys are interested either in the marketing. The Bee's doing a huge marketing thing with the chamber on
That was
the
the
16th, 19th?
That was the
I think
19th.
so. This week.
Is it this week?
So
That'd
if
be
you are
tomorrow?
interested,
Well.
I think it's tomorrow.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you should check it out if you are in the listen. If you're a small business, you're in the marketing realm of that, or if you're just yourself. Like I know.
Yeah. I've watched his presentation before, and I'm sure it's not even as detailed as this one's going to be, and he's really got a lot of good information.
Yeah, there is there is a real science to some of it, and then there are some tools and practices that you'll probably learn. I don't know what I was going to go over, but of all the things I don't like going to, I am going to go with this. So.
It does cost a little bit, but you get dinner. It's a few hours of your time to learn.
Do we need to prepay for that, or are we going to show up and they're going to be like, get out?
I don't know. I'll ask. I'll find out.
Let's find out. I think we should all be attending.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
We will be there.
We need
Okay, so this is the only page I found. Is this the one you're talking about?
No, we'll
No?
do it next
Okay,
week.
All right, we'll get it ready. Sorry.
We'll do it next week. Well, anyways, it's Monday. Thank you for showing up today. This is kind of the plan to go Monday instead of Tuesday because
I'm gonna be
there's
honest.
a lot going on.
I hate Monday.
He's not a Monday guy.
You say you got case of the Mondays. Yeah, I do.
This is real. This is
Yeah.
real. It's going to become more our thing. This will be our Monday show. We got this.
We're going to end up liking Mondays.
Well, no.
No.
I didn't say
Well,
that.
no.
I just said we'll be more prepared for our show and not have such Monday blues, possibly.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's a long week. Hey, guys, thank you for showing up. Make sure you shop local, support local. Again, Thursday, we will not have a guest because we will be out at the Winter Expo. We hope to see you there.
In fact, you should come find us at the Winter Expo and pop in and say hi.
Yes.
Get an interview, yeah.
Yes.
You can meet Christy when she interviews everyone at the expo.
Yes.
He's interviewing.
Good luck.
He does that. This is when you do it. You
I
do
actually
this every
checked. I'm
time.
calling in sick on Thursday.
Oh, good God. This guy.
He's not. He'll
You
be
know
there.
why? He would never do that to me. He would
wouldn't.
not.
He'll be there.
You show up for me because you know that I would be it would be a long day without you.
You got this.
Cheers to Monday. Have a good day, guys.
Yes.
Thank you for showing up.
See you guys
Enjoy
Thursday.
this weather. We'll see you Thursday. Yes.
Live on the show.
We
Be there.
will see
All
you
right.
Thursday.
Christy only.